Hi, this is Galal, and today I'm going to talk about the meaning of best practices and why this is one of the biggest advantages when working with SAP. SAP has been in the market since 1972, and according to their website today, they have more than 440,000 customers in more than 180 industries. So when a new company decides to implement SAP, the chances are SAP has already been used and implemented by many other successful companies in the same industry, and the SAP has already developed a best practice solution package for this industry. By best practice, we mean the best way to run a business process. So for example, how to do purchasing, or how to do sales, or how to do account recording. And this has been developed by SAP by working with so many customers over the years in implementing SAP solutions. So when the new company decides to use SAP, the first advantage they get is they are not only going to get the SAP system, but also the business knowledge behind the system. And this is very important. And usually this is a very good chance for the company to revisit the way they do their business and align it with the best practice advised by SAP. Because this has been proved, advised, and used by many other successful companies in the same industry. So usually this is the right way to do the business. The second thing is, when starting the implementation project, they are not going to start from scratch. They are not going to start from zero. They are going to start with a pre-configured best practice solution package for their industry that already covers about 90% of their business requirements. So of course there are usually differences between the best practice and the business requirements due to localization, for example, which is the difference between different countries, and also due to certain business requirements. But you already have about 90% of your business requirements available and ready for use. And this of course reduces the amounts of mistakes and also increases the probability of the success of the project. Now the third advantage you get is, think about when you try to implement or to create a new program for Android, for example. Usually you have to look for a programmer or a developer that has already done a similar program before. Why? Because it's very important to know who is going to create the program or who is going to implement your project. And this is actually more important than the system itself. Because even if you have the tools, but if the developer doesn't have the business knowledge and the understanding of the business processes, he will never be able to deliver a good product. And this is what you get from the best practices. So SAP already has standardized best practice processes that are pre-configured along with all the documentations needed. So the user manuals are available, the process flows, the configuration documents that explain how to configure the system, the test scripts to test the solution. Everything is already available and is available for the project team, the consultants, and also for the business. So we already have a lot of documentation and a lot of information to use in order to understand the business process and in order to configure the system correctly. And this helps the project to be easy and successful. And this is very important. This is why, in my opinion, the best practices is one of the biggest advantages of working with SAP ERP systems. And as I mentioned, the documentation that includes the process flows, configuration documents, user manuals are available on the SAP Best Practices Explorer, which is a website that you can go to find all the documents and to download them to use them for your project. And I'm going to show you how to do this in another video. Thank you for watching and see you again.